You know, I'm noticing there's a lot of people in pajamas and bathrobes.
Yeah, well, it is 8 o'clock in the morning that we've had to start this.
It is. I know.
That's right.
Our camera guy, Scott, look at him.
Yes.
He's got this fancy bathrobe on.
Yeah, we would have worn one, but our fine director, Jim Flagg, said no pajamas.
Oh, did?
No pajamas at all. I know, and more importantly, there's our names right there. Just in case you guys forgot them 5 seconds ago after I introduced them. And
okay, here they come.
Here is the U.S. Naval Sea Cadets. They're on their way down here to start the parade off as they usually do.
That's right. Got a good crowd out here this morning.
Yeah, especially for as early as it is. Thank you, University of Oregon football. Oh! Sorry, this is parade.
Hey, you know,
political.
I had that thought, but you know, these Saturday market folks are up here every Saturday morning. They're up here at, what, 6:30 when it gets light out, maybe?
Well, they're farmers, you know, they're used to this. And I used to be a farmer, and that's why I hate to farm now. So me getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning is asking for a little too much.
Well, you did great.
It's worth it for the parade.
Yeah,
that's right.
You look good, you sound good.
Hey,
Energy's up.
You got to be a professional. You always got to be on the ball, no matter when.
It's actually starting to warm up, too.
It is.
Yeah.
So I don't think we would have needed those coats that we're going to bring in here. Actually, I don't feel like a parade unless, you know, you're all muffled up, because, you know, most parades take place in, like, November and stuff like that, and you should have, like, a scarf around you and a coat.
That's right. Well, it's feeling that seasonal here, so.
Right.
Here we come, those naval cadets coming. Fire department's behind them, Grand Marshal.
It's a good thing to have the fire department just in case, you know, somebody lights something on fire around here.
That's right.
Got a lot of smokers around here, especially since they can't smoke in bars anymore. Got to get it somewhere. All right, and for the third consecutive time, I'm going to announce that this is the Grand Marshal is coming up here. And the Grand Marshal is the fire department. What a coup.
This is the 11th year that CTV has been down here recording these festivities.
That's right.
Saturday parade.
A fine CD tradition. All right.
Tom Talon, the Eugene Fire and EMS Chief.
Oh. Now, is he the official Grand Marshal here, or is he representing? I think he's
official.
Oh, he's official.
Right, there you go.
He's official because he's screaming.
Getting the crowd to get involved.
That's
all right.
All righty. See, we have some.
Clap those frozen fingers.
Look like there's
together.
some audience members that jumped up on top of the fire thing there. And thank you for your support of the Eugene Fire Service. Thank you for putting out fires in my house. Oh, and there we go, back on here. You know, we've gotten more screen time in the last 5 minutes than we did all last year.
Well, look here, the Sheldon Irish Band's coming on, so we ought to give those folks a listen.
Well, especially since Sheldon is where community television is located.
Exactly.
And so let's give them a listen here and watch the cheerleaders go.
There they are.
I could have handled the job where my hands were behind my back. I think that would have been about all I could have gotten. Ooh.
That's great.
The unicycle's a tough little thing to operate.
They're doing great. They're doing great.
Yes. I myself have enough trouble riding a bike, so you know, walking is a challenge. Oh, we got some jugglers over there too. I see, coming in there.
Very good with frozen hands.
Yes. Oh, and I think we have the first official gap of the parade.
The first official.
Yes.
Gap. Well, next we have Lane County Head Start coming up. We have a nice little float this morning.
That's right. A little pickup truck. I think that's a pickup truck. I could be mistaken. I don't know. That cloth thing's throwing me off. Head Start of Lane County here. Ooh. Oh, there's the float behind there. There we go. We got the float going.
Garden the Future. Garden the Future. It's great. Just makes you want to wave right back at them, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, but we're on camera, and people will be wondering who they're waving to.
Who are they waving at? Well, here's the second official gap in the parade.
Yes. 2 gaps early on. I think they're going to try to get them out early before the rest of the parade.
Well, while we have a moment, why don't we just maybe tell the folks at home that we've got a telethon coming up.
Yes, we do. October the 11th, Friday from 5 to 6, and the Saturday from 6 to 10. I think I screwed up the times there.
Well, maybe the times are off.
The times are off.
Friday the 11th, Saturday the 12th.
Oh, and who do we got here coming up here?
This is the Eugene Celebration Drum Corps.
Oh, really? You know, they're pretty good for only drumming once a year. I have to give them credit there. Oh, yeah, let's give them a listen. Something to, warm you up this morning. Bear's technically a health food. Oh, and we got up here. Oh, I think we have the. We have the Japanese immersion school.
Yeah, again, we've got a little gap there.
A little gap, and I think this is different. Usually they're one of the later contestants in the parade. This year they're a little ahead there. Oh, looks like they're stopping.
That's great. That's great.
I think we're having a giant catch-up period.
Well, let's get back to that telethon.
Get back to the telethon.
There's other things I wanted to say. It's a great showcase for performers. If you're a musician, you got a band.
Right.
We can get you on there.
Get you on there.
You got some art you want to show off, a little dance, a little juggling. Come out, get involved.
You got a show you mercilessly want to plug on cable television, like Tales from the Anti-Man, 9 o'clock on Mondays, 8 o'clock on Tuesdays. Channel 22, Channel 9. Oh! We're back here. We have the Japanese immersion school.
Yes, they're coming. Here they come through the square here.
I'm not even going to attempt to actually give it its Japanese name. Although this year, not only am I going to try to screw up the complicated words, I'm also going to do my best to screw up the simple words, too. Keep everything
Well, I have faith in you, Dusty.
Well, yeah.
You've always done a great job in the past.
My faith and my mistakes keeps me strong. That's definitely true there. And nothing cuter as kids in kimonos, I have to say. A little geisha school here. Do you know any Japanese?
Offhand, I don't think I do.
No.
I learned an Italian word yesterday, though.
Really? What was that?
Yep, it's farniente.
Ooh.
You know what it
means? Can we actually translate that on?
Yes.
This is a family program.
Farniente. Do nothing.
Do nothing?
Do nothing.
Hey.
Wow, what a nice float. Look at this.
Ooh, there we go.
Nice bright colors, lanterns.
I do believe they have the entire school out here, would be my guess.
It's great. All these people got up bright and early.
Yeah, nobody hit.
Sun's out. Looks beautiful.
Well, they're technically in pajamas with those kimonos, so.
The little dragon.
Little dragon up there. Very nice. Oh, and then we got kind of tail end. Oh, there's another person in robes. He looks more like an Israelite, though. One of the guys in there, though. So I don't know. Not too Japanese.
Well,
What are you going to do?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
A little bit of there. Then you have the people in their duck sweaters. Should be appropriate for how early we're up this morning. Oh, wait.
Okay.
Not bitter. Okay.
Well, coming up. I see the banner.
KRVM. Our neighbors, actually, at the community television studio. They are right next door to us. Where is it located?
Which is that located? Well, we're out behind Sheldon High School, which is at 2455 Willackenzie, west of Coburg Road here in Eugene. We have a phone number you could call. 341-4671. The station's open on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 4 to 10. KRVM is out there also. They put on some great programming.
They ran, the students run it, I think, in the daytime, and then it's kind of like community television. It's ran by the public at night, so it's a nice little station.
That's great. Got a little umbrella action here.
That's right. What does the umbrella represent with radio? I'm not exactly sure if I'm getting the connection.
It's about the spin.
The spin.
You gotta have a spin, Dusty.
That's right. It is an election year after all. So we have to, now they're doing a little
There you go.
Yep.
Little choreography.
There we go.
That looks great.
You know, we have a nice little musical disc down here. Oh, what do we got there? Oh, and we have the KRVM car here. See, that's true public television, public radio, because that's the car they have to drive to work. Oh, wait, oh.
There we go. That's quite a nice car there.
It is.
Do you have any idea what that is? Are you one of those guys that does the car thing?
I am such not a car guy, it hurts.
Well, it's great. Nice color.
I drive a Dart. That's about all I know.
A Dart. Well, I drive a 69 VW Bug.
There we go.
Classic in its own right.
That's right.
Well, coming up, I see the One More Time marching band. They're making some fun noises down there.
So, yeah, they must have been. They're so popular, people ask them to come back one more time. Okay. Cheesy plug number 1 is done for the day. They're all nice and perky. Once again, all these perky people for this early in the morning.
Well, you know, a little chill in the air puts a spring in the step.
That's right. You know? Run to somewhere warm. That's right. What they're looking for.
Yeah, I come from the Northeast, so I'm relating to that little chill.
Definitely true.
Wow, nice hair, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Purple, green, little trombone.
Oh, they're back to us now.
Okay.
Well, anyways, do you have any more wonderful stuff you got? You have all this writing about community television.
Lots of wonderful stuff, you know, but I want to let people know that the Eugene Waldorf School is going to be passing through.
They're right up there right now.
Yeah.
There's the Waldorf School here. Coming up. Ooh. All the children. This is quite the chore, especially for children. I mean, they've just gotten back to school, and you know, so their weekends are very precious for them, and yet now they have to be stuck on a Saturday, getting up early in the morning to be here.
Stuck. Here is the the relief nursery.
That's right.
Yeah, right behind that wall.
It's such a relief to be at that nursery. Let me tell you, they're so relieved.
That's a very sweet float.
It is. Well,
somebody's tree trimming.
It's the children. Kids sell.
Bubbles.
Kids sell very well. Kids are very effective. Ooh.
That's very nice.
Who we got here? We have people holding hearts. You know, they've been so on so far, we're in trouble because we haven't been checking back on our list. So I think we're way behind now. So, here comes something that might help us with all the mics in our hand. Here comes, I think, self-help for, here comes self-help for the hard of hearing, which I'll be by the end of the day with all the intercoms that are stuck in my ear. So, I might be giving them a call.
Well, they're coming up behind the relief nursery.
That's right.
Okay.
It's a big nursery. That's quite the little coup there. They had quite the little floats.
Great marching display this year.
That's right. That's about a 3-set float. I mean, that's bold and daring.
That's. It looks like they've. Delilah Duck. We didn't see the Delilah Duck.
Kind of snuck in behind us.
The Delilah Duck, call girl, the duck call girl.
Oh, is this because of all those ducks around town?
Yeah,
that
isn't it fun? Have you seen them everywhere? There's so many of them.
I went to Seattle a few years back, and they had a similar thing they did with pigs.
Really?
So yeah.
How fun.
Oh, you know.
Okay, well, here's that self-help for the hard of hearing group.
I wasn't lying to you. It's right here.
No. Last year, I remember they had big ears on everyone, didn't they?
That would make, oh, there they are. I see some big ears.
Some big
ears. You know, that would help with the symbolism
all
of the whole
better
ear
to
thing.
hear you with.
It'd make no sense if they were big eyes.
Yeah.
And she's screaming at everybody. Now we also have cats. I'm not exactly sure what the cat symbolism is for the hard of hearing, but... Oh. What do we have here? Who's up next on our little thing? Cricket Communication.
Cricket Communication.
And the Boy Scouts have finally merged. The fine Boy Scouts. You know, the producer of our little parade this year, Greg Swires, he was a Boy Scout.
Oh, yeah?
So all those fancy knots that we tied around here, you know, he's responsible for that.
That's great.
I could never be a Boy Scout. I never trusted the uniforms. But I'm a little paranoid that way. Oh, we have Winona's preschool.
Yeah,
Children's development. I don't think this is Winona, the country music singer.
No, you learned that last year.
I did.
Yeah, you did.
This year I figured out it was Winona Ryder's preschool. So watch out the kiddies in the little stores. Oh, I'm just kidding. No making fun of the children.
No making fun.
They're the future after all. They're the future. Oh, who do we got coming up here again?
Well, we have our big gap. That's what we have.
Gap number 4.
Gap number 4.
We are now officially at gap number 4.
Yeah, let's maybe let everybody know that we're all volunteers up here.
That's right. We're doing this for free.
You are. That's right. We do this for free.
Yes.
And we do it for fun.
Fun, yes, fun.
And you can too.
That's right.
If you have a great show idea, if you've got some free time, you just want to get involved in something fun, making things happen,
yes,
come on down. Check out the station. You can get a tour.
You won't have to be on top of a U-Haul at 8 o'clock in the morning. There's plenty of other things you can do. So,
that's right. They got a couple of dummies for that job already.
They got the 2 people that said, hey.
Yeah.
So yes, come on down. If you want to do a show where you put blocks on the floor for 2 hours, we'll put it on.
That's right. Now, you have a show.
I have a show.
Let's plug your show for
What a surprise. Tales from the Anti-Man. 9
Anti
o'clock on Mondays and 8 o'clock on Tuesdays. Yes, it's a topical talk show.
And what?
Oh! Useless plug has to be over now since the parade has caught up to us.
It is, you know, and I had a nice segue, but we'll get to that later.
Yes, because
Here
I'm
comes
sure
the
I'll plug it
Eugene
again.
Fencers Club.
Oh, there we go.
And you know what? I have to say, I'm sorry to butt in here.
That's fine.
But fencing intrigues me. I have a part of me that feels like a swashbuckling pirate.
It's the swashbuckling.
And I have to tell you, I might have to just take a fencing class.
Oh, definitely. I think it's the swashbuckling appeal. First of all, the swords are light. I think that's why most people would rather fence than anything else. But yes, definitely have an Arrow Flynn kind of feel for it.
Well, gee, you know, and look there's a whole bunch of folks down there.
Yes. Bunch of girls down there. Remind me to,
That's right.
I might not want to be using my pickup lines the way I used to be using that.
That's right. Check
Apparently
the lines at the door for the fencers.
Oh, I think we're actually going to get a display now. This should be kind of nice.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Excellent. Oh, my. Well, there's a certain agility to it, isn't there?
This is true.
Bent knees, weight on the forward part of your foot. Woo!
Well, you know, with the all-white uniforms, it's like a European deco version of the Count of Monte Cristo. You know, kind of an art flick, but, you know. No, I'm definitely interested in fencing, if anything, just to protect myself.
Interesting. I actually recognize a few of those faces. You see them in the grocery store.
Well, there you go.
Okay, here, what do we have?
We have the pro bono.
Pro bono, free veterinary services for the homeless.
Really?
All right. A lot of little animals coming down the street.
It's always good. And there seems to be a big animal in the truck there.
The Berry Foundation, Green Hill, yeah.
We must have hit our animal section of the parade.
All right. They're grooving.
Oh, yeah. They love the neuter.
All right.
I've never seen, you know how happy they are to neuter? I don't know. As a guy, I have a problem with that.
Oh, no.
I mean, you know.
Stray cat ones. As a former veterinary technician, I have to tell you, these services are very much needed. There's always a cat or dog or someone out there on the street that needs a little help in that way.
And as the great Bob Barker always says, remember to have your pet spayed and neutered.
Yeah, and you can get help.
Sure.
Those groups marching through the street can help with that.
And speaking of help, we have the Health Care for All Oregonians. It's apparently a universal health care plan. So that, you know, next time I fall down, which I do a lot, I can actually afford to go to the hospital.
Right. But next time you trip over yourself.
That's right.
Well, you know, there's a lot of work that went into that. You know, a lot of people out gathering names for petition, and here we are, the next step.
Oh, and I think we're about to come up upon the Churchill High School dance team.
Yeah. That's right.
Little dance here coming up.
Looks like they got on a little more than they did last year, maybe because of the temperature out here.
This is true, yeah. I don't think we're going to be seeing quite the skimpy outfits. In fact, I haven't seen the Highlanders yet. So that might be part of the reason. It's like,
oh, there they are.
See if they'll be doing a routine for us or if they're going to be doing their walking routine, which could be just as. I mean, they walk very well, too, for a dance team.
Well, there's a little dance.
We got a dance at the end. They're troopers. I think it was kind of more of the Churchill dance group.
I think they need to get warm.
I think so too. A little more. They're young though.
Okay, so who do we have now? A nice pink Cadillac going through?
Yep. I think right now, who do we got coming in here? We have the Oak Street Child Development. Developing one child at a time, which is why it's taking so long. No. It's an interesting little truck they've got going on there, you know. Luckily, they don't have to drive in the night because they've covered up their headlights. But,
Well, I can read that banner, the Oak Street Child Development Center, a nonprofit, parent board-run child care center, open to the public.
really? Interesting.
Sponsored by city government and something else I couldn't quite
So
read there.
if I
but
had
interesting.
children, I could drop them off there.
Well, yeah,
know.
you could call them up and find out about dropping them
Oh,
off.
okay. Can't just leave them, I can't just leave them
I
on
don't
the
think you
step.
could just like drive up. And,
Here's the kid, throw him out.
Yeah.
All right, have fun. You can tell I'm gonna be a great father. All righty.
Citizens for Public Accountability coming behind the.
Which is good
last
because
photo.
we don't count the public a lot. So, oh, I think we have little. What's this? Oh, we have people dressed up in cars. I think. Going on
One
there.
more car.
Ooh, there we go. And what's that exactly supposed to be? The little yellow thing in the. Oh, is it supposed to be a cat or
A
a
cat.
cleaner or something? I don't know, but it's chasing that poor fairy. Oh, it's a cat. Maybe it's man's destruction of nature or
I'm not sure.
man's destruction of people dressed up as fairies. I'm not
Ah,
exactly-
look.
We've got clowns. I was a little worried there. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid.
Not afraid.
They're
of
not
the
gonna hurt
clown.
me. They're not gonna hurt me because they're in wheelchairs.
That's so great.
And you know, gotta conquer your fears there. Oh wait. Oh, we're gonna see a clown get hit by a semi. No. Semi actually isn't as close to the clown as it looks. This is
Okay.
the. Where's what we got here?
This is the Marist Spartans coming up here in this next exhibit.
Alrighty. If those clowns, I don't know.
They're having a lot of fun, Dusty. I think they're gonna hog the spotlight for a little longer.
You know, that's so like
There
a
you go,
clown.
I know.
It's all about them.
Gotta love a clown.
It's all about them. Think our director Jim Flagg was ever dressed up as a clown one time? He'd make a great clown.
I don't know. I could put a little money on that.
I could.
Well, let's take a listen. See what these folks are playing this morning.
All right. Oh, they're back to us here.
Wow, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Clown noses. There we have Dot Dotson.
Dot Dotson there.
That is such a fun exhibit, that old-fashioned camera on a bicycle.
That's an old standby there for Dot Dotson. Do you know the thing about the Marist people? I always loved high school bands. You give them a drum and a guitar, and they all of a sudden think they're a rock band with trumpets. They're like Chicago. Oh, we have the Cottage Theater coming up here. Cottage Theater. I'm just gonna make a guess and say they're a theater troupe.
Yeah.
Oh. You know,
Acting.
It's a gift. It's a lot of studying.
Acting.
That's right. It looks like they're doing hair right now. A nice rendition of hair.
Yeah.
Maybe Jesus Christ Superstar.
Oh, that's a song from that. Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
Of course, then again, it could be a hippie version of Sound of Music. Not exactly sure. Oh. Okay, we've already have somebody hurt because here comes the ambulance.
Yeah. Here's
Oh, no.
Children's Security First Child Development Center. That's what that was. Followed by the Children's Miracle Network.
Oh,
They got kind of clumped together there.
they
real-
did. Isn't it a
real
little
fast.
drastic to have the Children's Miracle Network, which is supposed to get children healthy and have like an ambulance in the thing?
Yeah.
Little grim, I think.
Thematic.
Yes.
No harm intended. That's that neonatal unit that we
Oh.
came upon last year.
Oh,
Little mobile unit in case there's problems out there in the community.
which is always good. Not a, whoa, here's come KDUK.
KDUK, K-Duck.
K-Duck. Ooh, and here's a surprise, they win big cash.
They must be having some sort of contest,
On
eh?
a radio station?
On a radio
Oh,
station?
it can't be. Oh, here's
Here's
the,
a new exhibit this year, the Eugene Education Fund.
there you go. Coming up here.
Gonna get a little music, I guess.
Maybe they're here to fund education. That could just be it. A lot of children, once again, as always. Children sell. Children and animals work extremely well together. You know, though, I have to say this, that studies have shown that children need to have more sleep. So having them up this early really isn't helping them. It's not helping their education. I'm
you know what they say, Dusty? Moderation.
Moderation.
Moderation. Moderation.
I am a moderate.
This is a good cause.
Alrighty. What do we have coming up next here? Oh, and see, those
More
cheerleaders
umbrellas.
brave the cold there. And, oh, umbrellas. Let smile be your umbrella. I think it's a philosophical approach they're kind of taking right now.
The Yahat's Precision Umbrella Team.
Really?
Let's hope they do some drilling at our corner.
Do you think so?
We're down here at 8th and Oak, by the way.
8th and Oak down here, yes, near the Wayne Morris Freedom Center. Our usual digs for this fine, fine parade.
Oh, are we gonna get some little, no.
Nope, they're gonna walk right past
well,
us
they
with
walked
their little
right
umbrellas,
by.
just ignoring us. Whatever happened to playing to the camera? Remember that? Eugene's
Celebration on camera.
Celebration. On cameras. Oh, I think they're gonna actually do a routine now. There's a
They're doing a
celebration
great
going on here.
routine.
Huh? Who do we have over here? Bring back the celebration. Do you actually know what the celebration is?
Chili.
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 You know.
It's a lot of effort for chili. I think, you know, I mean, I like chili, don't get me wrong. But and all right, who do we have left? Who do we have next over here?
This is a exhibit about salmon.
Salmon? What was the first clue? Was it the giant salmon on their arms? I don't know, I was kind of lost before that.
I couldn't really see who that was, and I help keep our waters clean. Salmon go through Eugene.
There's Mrs. Divine America coming in.
Mrs. Divine America.
What does it take to be a Divine American?
I don't know.
I don't know. Got the slick Corvette.
Is that? Oh, I see. Mrs.
Yes.
Mrs. America.
Mrs. America.
I see.
That's
Okay.
right.
Okay. Harrisburg, Oregon.
For all the married people out
Wow.
there. There's hope to be a beauty queen yet.
Nice dress.
Ooh. And I think
Well, we have a procession of pickup trucks coming through.
And you have to respect the pickup trucks. Oh, I think these are all
and
the
women wearing crowns.
all
So
the
this must be more of
more beauty queens. This is the plethora of beauty queens, I have to say. We have not had
an abundance of beauty queens this morning.
You know what that means? The Slug Queen must be really ugly this year.
Oh.
If they've tried to bugger up this many beauty queens before we've seen the Slug Queen.
Yeah, well,
You ever tried to be a beauty pageant?
Not me, no.
I
Oh,
think
heck
you'd be a
no.
spectacular beauty
Oh,
queen.
well, gee, you're so kind.
I'm telling
but
you.
that's really not my.
You got the wave.
That's I could do the wave.
You can do the wave.
Yeah.
That's all you
Well,
need.
if that's all it took, everybody could be one, I
That's
suppose.
right.
But that's really not my cup of tea.
Oh, yoga
No.
beauty queen maybe. Yoga beauty. Oh, we've got be a peacemaker in the world. It says this is from Drinking Gorge Elementary School.
Drinking Gourd Elementary School.
Oh, okay.
Be a peacemaker in your world. Well, I endorse that.
I love making peace.
Can never have enough of that.
Peace? I don't know. It gets kind of boring.
Under every rock, in every nook and cranny.
I'm a good old-fashioned violence guy. You know, professional wrestling every Monday for me.
Professional wrestling.
So, you know. But, you know, you should teach the children peace.
That's what they call entertainment.
That's right.
Here's some look at those fun little cars coming down the street.
Ooh, and now who is this coming up here? I think this might be, is this the Sierra Cub or is this a E-Web coming up next for us here? I don't know, because it could be either one, because they look like energy cars.
That's true.
You know, they're kind of throwing us off here a little bit. Nice little cars we usually see. They're a little more edgy this year. Usually they're, you know, they're not quite as, you know, race car.
Oh, right, Valley River Center Racers.
There we go.
Not really seen it.
Little
But
go-karts. Well, see, it looks like...
very impressive.
Well, it looks like they're cutting in front of the line.
Oh,
You
look,
notice how they're
they
kind
are
of just...
go-karts. Look, a whole bunch coming down
That's right.
the side there. See, this is where I'd like put my energy. Not into the beauty queen thing, but
Verna.
I like to go fast.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
You have to understand something about me. You know, single 20s beauty queens.
Okay.
I can't control
Thanks
it.
for pointing that out.
Yeah, you know.
Okay, so we have a solar panel coming through
Big
here.
solar panel, you know. I mean, it's nice to have a solar panel, but we're in the shade.
Electric
so.
powered, sun power.
What exactly is that powering, though? I was kind of wondering. I guess it's just an example of solar energy, would be my guess. Coming up.
Yeah.
Well, that's getting quite the applause. People apparently love solar energy. We are pulling next to the Saturday market.
Willamette High School.
Really? That's nice.
Wants to thank the community for all of its support.
All right. You know, I'd be more impressed if those solar panels were actually running those cars, you know, you know, but I'm cynical. Oh, here comes the Eugene Newspaper Guild, right behind them there. Nice little cars up front.
Right, nice, well-dressed and choreographed.
That's right.
Take a look at those signs when they get a little closer.
That's right.
Looks like we have a little go-kart problem there.
We have a bit of a problem with the go, but I think it's been adjusted now.
Here we go. Go over here problem, not a go over there problem.
Oh, she'll be here all week, folks. Tip your waitress. Take her wife, please. Oh, wait. This is Eugene, after all. Oh, and now back to the Eugene Newspaper Guild. Your local newspaper reporters and writers, and, you know.
This is a great segue.
Is it?
May I?
Well, absolutely.
Yeah, we can tell the folks at home that if you want to get the broadcast schedule for CTV, that you pick up the Saturday Register Guard and in the TV Week section.
That's right.
Every Saturday, you can look for the schedule and plan ahead for your viewing pleasure.
Really?
Mm-hmm. We're on cable access 22, and if you don't find us there, go to 29.
So on Mondays at 9 o'clock, they'll look down and see Tales from the Anti-Man and immediately go there. Oh, nice.
Well, I'm still working on my yoga show.
That's right.
That's coming up, too.
The world needs more yoga.
It does.
Speaking of that, weren't you supposed to have yoga friends in the parade this year?
Well, you know, it didn't quite work out this year. We were spot number 59, but perhaps next year.
No yoga for you?
No yoga for me, except I'm just living it, you know, moment to moment.
Basically, none of the opportunities bend it in the right way for the... okay, that was my yoga.
It was too much of a stretch. Okay, here we go. Newspapers. Newspapers.
I hope those are recycled.
Yeah.
I don't want to see those.
Oh, they're in union suits. Right? Didn't they have that big union issue and must have got it all resolved? And...
I don't know. I think they're still, I think it's a constant union.
Well, they look happy.
Well, yeah.
They're
happy unionists.
They're happy unionists.
Oh, what's going on here? Oh, are we going to get some gymnastics? Yes, we are.
The National Academy of Artistic Gymnastics, and we actually get a view of some action this morning.
Oh, what a surprise.
Woo!
Hey, that's me getting out of the bed in the morning. Not on purpose, but that's how it's usually. Oh,
my.
Don't land on my feet, though.
Goodness.
It's usually just straight on my back.
Wow.
That is very impressive. You know, most of the time you just see girls. You don't see a lot of guys doing gymnastics. I don't know why.
Whoa. Oh, she almost went right off the edge on that one.
I think she meant to do that. She was trying a new, edgy, more artistic sort of spin.
Yikes.
Oh, told you, here comes the peas.
Did
I not mention the peas earlier? I said I liked peas. Peas on Earth.
The Harlequins.
Is that the Harlequins coming up?
Crowd pleaser.
Yeah, they do their best. Giant peas this year, you know. It's nice to see peas this year, you know. Planned Parenthood usually has some sort of round objects in their things, and they're not peas. So.
Well, what do we have? We have peas, and we have an earth rolling down the street.
Do we?
Yep.
Oh, well, that's interesting. Is that supposed to be symbolic of the pavement of society or something like that? I'm not exactly sure.
Well, I'm sure you might have seen the bumper sticker.
What?
visualize world peace. Yeah.
My friend came up with that about 3 years before that became popular, and everybody yelled at him for being insensitive to the world's plight.
Well, I first saw that bumper sticker, and I was a little stiff around the whole idea too. But
I thought it was hilarious.
Lighten up.
I know. It's Eugene. We're in our pajamas.
Lighten up. Life's too short, right?
Let's be a little left of normal, or whatever the parade thing is this year.
There
Northwest of normal.
Yeah. Northwest of normal. Well, we've got the Girl Scouts coming up right behind the peas here.
And nothing screams normal like the Girl Scouts, though, I have to say. Cookie selling capitalists, I like to call them.
Well, yeah, that's true. But, who doesn't like a good cookie?
Well,
that's my thing.
It's entirely unfair, though, because you'll be walking out of a bank and this cute little girl will come up and go, "Would you like a cookie?" Like you're not going to buy the cookie.
Well,
it's effective marketing, but, and they're very good at it.
Well, actually, you know what? You do have a choice. You do have free will, but you got a soft heart, Dusty. So you...
Shh, don't tell anybody.
Okay, so we have Measure 2062 petitioners coming up the street on horseback.
Yes.
Vote yes.
Yes, for
on
a park.
Parks.
Apparently for park maintenance. I'm not exactly familiar with this.
Nice looking horses there.
Yes. Really can't ride that many horses in parks, though.
Well, actually, you can, I've been doing a bit of riding myself. I have the great good fortune of riding a very fast horse named Scott.
Really?
He's absolutely wonderful.
Horses hate me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know. I just,
Well, it's all relational,
I try to be friendly. Oh, look.
Anyway, the point is, you can take horses.
You can take
out
horses.
Into these wilderness places.
Well, you can, but you currently can't put them on the street as the pooper scooper
got a
control
little
behind
pooper
us.
scooper there. Well,
There we
there's quite a bunch of horses there.
That's right. Scooping up the poo-poo, because after all, we wouldn't want the Lord Jesus Christ to walk on poop.
No, we
As
wouldn't.
Hosanna to the Lord Jesus Christ coming up, this is the good news.
Good
And the good news is togas are back in for this year's Fashion Sense.
Oh, and there's a burro in the middle there.
a burro
Who's
right
almost
there?
like smaller than the person riding the burro.
That's right.
Interesting.
Actually, the director immediately switched to the wild duck when I started making the religious jokes. He knows me too well. Oh, and now
It's the wild duck. Yes.
Right
Look
back
at that.
over.
And this duck, I like this duck so much because of the Hawaiian shirt. I really, really like Hawaiian shirts.
The Hawaiian shirt on the duck. It is.
I think that would make a fun little TV show for CTV is to just do go out and interview people wearing Hawaiian shirts. I think it would be good.
I thought
editing.
I thought you wanted to do a show where we had a duck with a Hawaiian shirt and just have him around town, like a little animation movie. Hawaiian duck.
I don't know about that.
We got the little Garcia duck behind
Wow,
there too.
3 ducks.
We have the
Those are
Garcia duck proving this town will never let him die.
That's
Oh, okay. Oh, and then we got the Lilech League coming up here. Now we know what the Lilech League is actually about, because you're giggling.
I'm giggling.
You're giggling.
Yeah, I'm showing restraint, yogic restraint.
No yoga
The
restraint here.
Lilichi League is about breastfeeding.
Oh, no shame in that. We must respect a good breastfeeding every once in a while here.
Yes.
Support a mother. And I myself am not uncomfortable with a woman exposing her breast to feed her child.
Good.
Of course, once again, 26-year-old male. So I'm all for it. It's good for the baby, good for the mom.
It's good for everybody. Balladina folk band.
It's good for everybody at a certain age limit.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh! And logically, after breastfeeding, we go to folk dance.
We do. The Eugene area folk dancers, they
Very.
support breastfeeding. I think they're
so.
kind of coming together
With
here.
all the children they have there, they must.
That's right.
Can't afford that much milk.
And here's this wonderful puppet coming through.
There we go. This is our first real puppet today. This is usually laced with puppets.
It's kind of got a maypole effect there.
That's right.
I like that.
Now, I'm trying to confuse. Are dancers just there for glitz, or are they actually directing the puppet?
I think that it's a mutual effort.
Oh, and I think we're back to the breastfeeders. The
I'd say
breastfeeders
it's
kind
the
of
whole big breastfeeder thing.
So we kind of had a folk. We kind of had
the folk dancing.
The folk dancing was
supporting
like the meat,
breast-
and then the breastfeeding was like the bread for the sandwich.
There
I can
you
kind
go.
of see it there.
Something like that.
Big breastfeeding sandwich.
Oh Dusty, we love your commentary.
I'm so glad the producer's not on headphones right now.
That's right.
All righty. Who do we got coming up here after that?
I think we're still doing the children.
This is a breastfeeding monopoly. Stand for the children.
Stand for the children.
What if I want to sit down for the children?
Oh, I see. This is another political exhibit here, 2067.
Because after all, the children are our future.
Support 2067.
That's right.
So find out what that is. Do you know what it's about?
I don't know what that is.
I don't either.
You act as though I researched before we do these parades.
Well, I meant to do a little more, but...
I get the sheet and go, okay, let's not mess up the names. I'm sure it's for children, so there should be no problem. I'm sure it's a lovely, lovely thing. Oh, and they're back to us, which means cheap promotional plug. Do you have any more lovely segues to make?
Lovely segues, yeah. Make some donations. The city of Eugene will match funds to channel CTV for $7,500 a year. That's a significant part of the operating funds. And so anything you can do.
And how appropriate you mentioning funds when the Wells Fargo stagecoach
yes, funds. Look
comes
at that.
right up there. Yes, we plan these segues.
Yeah, we'll take cars, we'll take,
Anything.
speedboats.
Buckets of cash.
Buckets of cash. It's all tax deductible. CTV's a nonprofit organization.
And if you want to take a stagecoach and drive it there,
those horses are lovely.
Once again, Dusty's dead fear of horses. I know.
Well,
they don't like me. I don't know
I
what
could
did.
help you get over that if you'd like, because they're just lovely, really.
Well, I don't know.
You just got to read the water.
Everybody says they're lovely, and then they bite your ear and they kick you a couple times, and you kind of wonder about, the loveliness of it all. But,
One bad experience.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, what do we have coming through here? We've got some bicycle exhibits here.
Bicycle exhibits coming
Lots
up here.
of glitter. The sun is coming through at such an angle that everybody's glittering this morning.
It's a very,
very fun.
Life is glitter. That should be the same this year. Life is glitter.
Life is glitter.
We're not talking
let yourself sparkle.
Yes, glitter, and we're not talking about the horrendous Mariah Carey film.
It's the Slug Queen.
Society.
Yeah, the Society for the Legitimization of the Ubiquitous Gastropod.
I think they're really stretching the Slug Queen. Every year
love
they try
that,
to.
yeah.
One year they should just mess with everybody and just get a regular old beauty queen to do the Slug Queen, just to really throw people off.
That would really throw a lot of people off.
It would.
Wouldn't know what to look for.
Lovely Slug Queen.
People-powered exhibits. Those are nice.
Now, I'd also like to point out with the Slug Queen, I mean, it's really, asexual. If a man wants to be the Slug Queen, I think he has every right to be.
Certainly.
And I'm all for that, being a leading advocate of male rights in this society.
Non-gender specific position.
That's right.
That's one thing that's great about this town.
We're all
we have
queens.
So many of those. Yeah.
The great part about this town is we're all queens.
Here's the slug. The slug.
You really can't comment with the slug. It just really much says it all for itself.
Wow. Look at this people-powered contraption.
It's interesting.
My mind...
That's an interesting row, how they're doing it.
Well, it is, I'm sure it's makes great sense to how to put that together in some people's minds, but I look at that and it's like a miracle. It's like, how do you ever get something like that to go where you want it? Keep it moving forward.
There's just some people that can figure that out, and then there's the rest of society, really.
Well, we're all good at something, right?
Yeah, this is definitely.
Okay, we have the Honorable Slime Scooper is coming up. Peter DeFazio. And
Peter DeFazio?
we have some supporters of Peter
Is it our local Democrat?
That's him. That's the man.
You'd think Bill Clinton can make an appearance here because he really has nothing better to do anymore.
Peter DeFazio for Congress.
Really, though.
And the Democratic contingent.
But with
here.
Petey, though, the man's won the Congress every year, hands down. Does he really have to campaign anymore?
Well, you
Save
got
money
to
on the
keep your
posters.
face out there, and he's got a really good face.
He does?
It's friendly.
It's
he's a smiley guy.
That's what we'd like to call a unique face.
Well, okay. You can see him jogging around town. He's
it is
accessible.
It is.
People like him. Sure. So again, the Democrats are now chanting their slogans at us. Healthcare for all, and some names out there.
Pulaski there, yep.
Krasinski, Bayer, Hawkins.
It's so hard to pick on the Democrats.
Election laws.
Well, no, it's not hard to pick on the Democrats. It's just that Al Gore and Bill Clinton haven't really been in the you know.
Oh, right.
And that's just like, you know, bullseye material.
Things have been quiet.
That's right. I think we have here Mr. Bill Bradley, Peter DePazio. A lot of fire trucks this year, if we've noticed that.
This is an old-fashioned looking one.
That's right. People are jumping on that whole fireman's bandwagon, I can kind of see, you know.
Bill Bradbury.
Right there.
Yep. Giving a good wave there. He could be in that beauty queen contest with a wave like that.
He could be a beauty queen.
I'm telling you, you're onto something. I'm going to start noticing these.
I'm telling you. It's a beauty queen wave, and oh, how appropriate. Xena, warrior princess.
The Iron Maiden.
Backstage dancewear.
Backstage dance.
Halloween headquarters. I'm guessing they need to dress up for the lovely Halloween.
Halloween's on a Thursday night this week. Thursday night's my favorite night of the week.
Why is Thursday night your favorite night of the week?
Well, there's many reasons,
really?
You know, as you go through the years, but I noticed that Thursday night's just the night. Right now I like it because it's like dance night for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just kind of go out and dance around.
Well, you know. I dance too, but in the privacy of my own home to spare people of, you know, the suffering.
Yeah, well.
The pain. Oh.
Oh, here we go.
Hey, look.
Backstage dancewear. And we've got some choreography here. Excellent.
Oh, we got some hands moving, you know.
Got some Michael Jackson Thriller.
Got some Thriller going on. Michael Jackson with children dancing.
Lots of rhythm.
Oh, interesting. I'm so gonna get killed.
He gets everybody dancing.
Everybody's dancing. What do we have out there? Teamsters, local union.
206.
Yes. That would be a bad time to ask where Hoffa's body is, wouldn't it be there? I'm sure the Eugene local Teamsters don't know, but if they could call New York, it might help us a lot there. Local Teamsters Union. We're getting a lot of union commercials lately, you notice that going on there. Oh,
West Cascade Peace Group passing through.
Right there. You gotta buy a duck, win a prize, and help a child. I'm getting a theme here.
Now hold on here.
What?
That's the next exhibit.
Sorry.
But wait till you see what's coming through the square.
I can see, all I see is guys wearing funny hats. Is there?
Well, behind the funny hats is that Volkswagen.
That Volkswagen right there?
Look at that.
Well, it kind of throws me off because
that is a typical Eugene. It's off screen now, but I'm going to go on and on about it.
You know
Look
the
at
funny
that
thing about
job.
you know want to know the funniest thing about Volkswagens? They were invented by the Nazis and made famous by the hippies.
Yeah.
And
well,
now
that's life.
And now the new ones are like yuppie trendy mobiles.
Well,
so you have to love the progression of the blog. It shows society at its finest.
I have to say, I like my classic look in the '69.
The director's putting his head down right now going, he's talking about Nazis.
Okay, here we go. Let's get back to the buy a duck and win a prize and help a child.
Help a child. Helping children. I have yet to see one parade that says help Dusty.
Well, you know, we're all children. We all ought to be helping each other. Don't you think?
Sure.
See, as a yogi, this is how we think, you know?
You think we're all children?
Oh, we are all one.
Oh.
We are all together. We are all children. We are all adults.
Isn't that more Buddhist?
Depends.
Just throw it in there.
Depends on the accent.
It's like yogurt. Yoga's like yogurt. You can kind of mix everything together and make a nice little healthy meal.
That's true.
Of life.
I like that.
Thanks.
Thank you for your enlightenment. That was nice.
It's my little, micro-minute zenning.
Here's the Great Rotary Duck Race exhibit. They're pretty peppy out there.
Great Rotary Duck, a tradition
More young
here.
women waving pom-poms. Always good in a parade.
Have you ever had a duck in the race there?
I have not.
I don't think it'd be too exciting to watch. The ducks kind of float around in it.
Yeah.
We have the cheerleaders. Do we know what school that is for the cheerleaders? I can't. Once again, those cheerleaders are brave in the cold.
Jeez.
Oh!
I wish we did know who.
I think we're going to have a cheerleader display over here in the corner, touching their pom-poms. Oh, what do we got coming up next here? Oh, here comes
This is more of the duck.
For the duck?
The duck celebration.
I think the ducks are going to compete with the breastfeeders as the biggest segment so far in here. So I
wonder if that was the Jefferson Middle School marching band.
It very well could have been.
Yeah.
It could have been. They're sandwiching them in this year.
Okay, well here's more of the great Rotary Duck Race exhibit.
Alrighty.
Powerful voice in a child's life. A lot of funds are collected and distributed through this event. Scar Jasper Mountain, helping kids that really need that.
And I can tell you, Jasper Mountain's located in Pleasant Hill, and if you live in Pleasant Hill, you need all the help you can get. So, please, give generously.
Birth to 3 program represented.
Okay, here, oh, we have the Jefferson Middle School is coming up right here. I think this is Jefferson right here.
It is, and I believe that those people earlier were their marching band segment.
So marching band went away. Oh, we're having a little stop in the lovely parade. Oh, let's give them a little listen here. Who do we have here? Library, attacked by the West Wing virus. You know,
Peace people.
I wasn't aware of the West Wing virus. How do you catch it?
I believe that might be a reference to some sort of a television show that's about, the United States government.
Oh, I see.
I don't watch it, but I've heard there's a show on by that name, and I believe this is the Peace Group, and they're making a commentary about what's going on in Washington.
Something going on in Washington?
I don't know. I've been kind of on a media dry-out period myself.
Oh, I see. Once again, they're giving peas a chance.
Yeah.
Something about who? Saddam what? I don't know. I haven't heard anything about this. This is
Again, never can have enough peace, and by the size of this exhibit, pound for pound,
You think you can't have enough peace?
Let us use brains, not bombs.
But it takes brains to build bombs. You see the irony in that?
Well, again, it goes back to that free will issue.
Free will for the bombs. Mm-hmm. Who's standing up for the bombs' rights?
Here we have the...
Oh.
Excuse me.
I see people in togas are coming up here pretty soon. Do we know who the toga people are? The brave toga wearers this fine chilly morning?
Not at this point. They're chanting toga, I hear them.
Chanting toga.
Serious.
And we have a lovely shot of a van. That's a nice van, I have to say.
It's great. We have a little stall. There we go.
There we go.
Now we're moving. There we go.
Ooh, is this Pugs on Parade? Wait, I see McGruff. McGruff, one of our fine law enforcement officers here.
Exhibit. That's who's going through with those flashing lights.
We have police in togas, or wait, no, I don't think the togas are related to the police. That could just be me. Actually, they're all getting out of the car and running away. I think they saw our production. Anyways, while people are in togas, do you have any nice little toga references you can segue into community television
toga
promos?
references. Well, I don't know about that. I want to let people know maybe that if you'd like a copy of this wonderful piece of live to tape to broadcast community media for $10, you can get a copy.
$10.
You can get a copy of any of them over the last 11 years.
Any cop, that's right.
Yep.
11 years. Although, and just in case you're wondering, I've only done it for the last 3.
Yeah.
Just in case you're starting
And
a
me for
collection.
2, so
Yeah.
you can get the ones before that if you can't
If you
stand
want.
us.
But if you're continuing the Dusty collection, it's only the last 3 years.
That's right, the Dusty Collection.
Dusty
Check out our website. It's www.thinkvideo, that's one word, thinkvideo.com.
And hopefully coming soon will be the DVD collector's edition with director commentary, but not for now. Now, who are these lovely toga people? I don't think I've caught them. I'm missing the boat on the toga.
Smart.
If they were smart, they'd get a little more clothes on. It's cold outside.
Helps people learn how to read. It's a literacy program. And these people are
In togas.
in togas.
We've established the toga part of their, wait, they have something on the back of their truck.
Car crew,
Rowing.
rowing.
I should have figured out with that whole oar thing.
Aha.
That's what I mean, I guess.
Next, behind the literacy program exhibit, we've got the
If you visit the Eugene Public, they have the library after the literacy program. All right, who coordinated this? It's totally off sync.
someone.
Someone
Someone
has
out there is arranging themes.
the importance of reading, apparently. Where's the National Alliance for Television Watching? I haven't. They're getting a bum rap right now.
The National Alliance for Television Watching.
Yes. See, this is where
That could be a really big group.
that would be a great big group, you know. But they don't parade. You know, I think there's a
Excuse
very
me?
limited of people that parade around here. Where's the television watchers? Like television, like community television of Lane County.
Yeah.
Channel 22 in certain areas and
We're
Channel
all
29 in
out
other
here.
areas.
Is that how that works?
Yeah.
If you don't get us on 29, you check out 22.
22.
If you don't get us on 22, you bounce back to
It's 29. Yep. It all depends on
Yeah,
the
we're all
area you
good.
live in town. For a show that's so great, we have to be on 2 different channels. Alrighty. You know,
Well, here comes the bookmobile.
the bookmobile. Have you ever checked anything out
You
of the
know,
bookmobile?
I haven't, but you know, I think it might be fun to drive a bookmobile for
You
a
think
little
so?
while.
I don't know.
Are your teeth chattering, Dusty?
My teeth are not
Oh, my
chattering at all. I'm
goodness.
breathing the
Yogic
cold.
breathing from the diaphragm. Ah.
But I've been breathing through my lungs for so many years.
I
I don't know if I can start breathing from my diaphragm.
Well, we'll get into that a little later.
Start that there.
So next we have KPNW News Radio coming through.
News radio
And,
man.
and behind them, the Jazz Menagerie.
Little jazz going on down here. Nice jazz man. Wouldn't it be this town without a little jazz in it here? Let's take a listen.
This is a lot of movement on that float. Here we have P-Flag.
Which is people for lesbians and gays. I'm glad to see that they're backing up people that just want to be happy.
That's true.
There, it's glad to be gay.
A rainbow of love. That's their theme this year.
Rainbow of Love. I wonder if there's a Judy Garland reference in there somewhere. Do you think over the rainbow, out of the? I don't see any Wizard of Oz costumes. No Liza Minnelli outfits. Where's the drag queens? Not that you know the P flag would make me seriously wonder about where the drag queens are. I just haven't seen them yet.
Nearby Nature is coming through.
Alrighty.
They
There-
offer nature programs, just urban nature programs.
How
and
weird to be
other
called?
nature programs.
How weird to be called nearby nature when you're in the middle of a town?
Nature's nearby. It's
Oh.
all around us.
Oh, I see.
It's in the tree canopy.
We are one with nature.
We are one with nature.
That's right. And then coming up here, we have the Door Christian Fellowship Church.
We do.
Yes, we do. And over here, do you have any more?
Your teeth aren't chattering. That's good.
Yeah, you know.
We're on camera.
On camera, I know.
Showing a little
You know,
bit of
I think
warmth.
the director was a little nervous about my comments, but hey,
Well, we have some sermonizing.
sermonizing.
Hard for us to hear up here, though.
Kind of a classic MTV Spanish sermonizing going on here, you know. We got some people. We got some people chained up, going up there.
Well,
And there's all kinds of religions that you can show on community television.
there is. You can have
You
a
can-
religious program of your own.
Hey,
You can have a rock and roll show. You could have high school productions. You can have teenage soap operas. You can have lots of things. Ken Scott's River Run Gallery.
That's right. If you want to start your own religion. Oh, well, hello. We got our celebration there. Speaking of religion, we've got nice little fairies. A lot of fairies this year, I've noticed. But yes, if you want to start your own religion and promote it on the free country, and you can do it on community television.
That's right.
You know, the director really stayed a long time on that ferry right there. You know, you're kind of wondering about him. All right, who do we got coming up here next? Oh, we've got Hazel's
coming on.
Hazel. Yeah, I can make a plug there. Sid from Sid and Mike are a big fan of community television. I know that for a fact. I've talked to them. KSL 96.1, home of classic rock, or rock and roll that all you elderly people listen to. Pretty much, is rock and roll now considered like the big band for most kids, you know? Classic rock.
I really can't say.
Can't say?
The Boys and Girls Club.
Bethel
coming
branch.
Through.
All right.
Showing a nice spring in their step this morning.
Real happy. Well, it's getting later in the day. They're actually waking up.
That's right. Coffee's kicking in.
Woo! Ha!
Kids are all juiced up this morning.
Oh, that's what I need. Where's my coffee?
Oh, well, I'm liking this.
Very good.
Here we go.
You got another VW.
Yeah. I'm digging
person,
it.
I can see.
Well, you know, my mother had them when we were kids growing up, and it was my dream car, and I finally got one, and I'm telling you, I like it.
My sister had a VW Bug for like 20 years or something. I think she still technically has the car somewhere. I took many 9-hour trips to Idaho to it. Oh, who do we have next year?
We have a local 085 from the University of Oregon.
Alrighty.
Dressed in purple balloons this morning.
It's kind of a nice contrast from the green and yellow that we've been inundated with so far. So it's nice to see a little different.
Actually, you know, purple and green together are my favorite combination.
Really?
Yeah. Like, there's a particular iris. I don't know how much of a flower guy you are, but
me,
you know.
huge flower
Huge
guy.
flower guy. Okay,
Huge flower man. Love the garden.
You can dig it then.
Oh yeah.
What did you say?
Love the garden.
Love the garden.
Yeah.
Okay. That's not what I thought you said.
My roommate one day came in and said, "You gotta come look at me. I fixed the garden. Have you noticed it?" I was like, "I'll never notice the garden."
Here we go, the Rickies.
The Rickies are here.
To Eugene.
Toast to Eugene. The famous Rickies, they're back here, you know. I don't know what kind of Catholic references Toast is supposed to make this year. Maybe I'm limiting the Rickies' vision.
I don't really
that.
know.
Come on, Eugene. You're my kind of town.
Ooh.
Come on, Eugene.
Rickies always have something fun and interesting to watch.
Yes.
Yay.
Trying to figure out what political statement they're trying to make with the toast. I don't know. Nice
Lots
wine
went
right there.
into that. All those toasts.
Nice
Paper
toast.
mache toast. Paper mache cardboard.
Who we have there? Jay. I'm going to really.
Bozovic.
Bozovic. Thank you. Now it'll be your fault if he doesn't get elected. Jay Bozovic for Congress and looking. Nice to see the libertarians out here get a little variety in our political party choices. What else do we got here? I think this is our libertarian party here.
Cox.
Tom Cox here.
Dan Fitzgerald, libertarians.
Oh, and once again, here comes the children.
The Go M's.
M's children coming up.
Emerald All-Star Cheers.
Emerald All-Star Cheers is coming.
Oak Hill.
Oak Hill School is up
Oak
here.
Hill.
A lot of schools. I myself marched in a parade as a child. Did you ever march in any parades?
Yeah, you know, I did. I was part of a color guard
Ooh,
for a
exciting.
little while.
Kind of schools are a little demented for children's school, don't you think there? I don't know. I'd like to.
You know, I got something out of it. I'm not sure exactly what.
You got to walk in the cold on
I
an
got
early
something
morning.
out of it.
Alrighty. And the school is leaving us. have actually, Oak Hill's quite the display this year, I can see. Semi-truck, everything. A lot of people seem to be getting really huge expositions this year for a float, you know. A float with kind of a combination of people and everything else. Oh, and here's Oak Hill School there. How long it took them to make that puppets? Do you think the kids made the puppets?
I believe they help.
Oh, and how we have a support your local farmer and eating well.
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
organization right here.
Yes.
Coming up there, we have the Winter Green Community Farm. You know, it's an interesting thing about farming, me being of the microwaving community.
Right. Young 20s male,
Young 20,
right?
yes,
Okay.
food frozen.
I'm getting it. I'm on to it.
McDonald's.
Well, if you need to nuke it, you can go ahead
That's
and
right.
buy organic.
Even if you nuke it, at some point in time it came out of the ground.
That's true.
Or something. Well, we got a lot more purple going here. Who's coming up next here for your,
Well, I think this is a
women's group?
or something like that. We're gonna find out women's space.
There we go. Oh, thank God for the turn of the corner. Women's space.
25 years women's space, providing help and services of all kinds.
That's right. After all, women need their space. Except for you and I are completely bunched up together here. Elbow to elbow.
That's right. Well, you know, still a little nippy up here in the altitude.
Yes. It is still a bit nippy going on around here.
So here's a little truck that they've decorated.
All right. Kind of a stop here. I'm trying to see if we're going to get a performance going on here or...
Just a little plug in the procession.
Plug your procession away.
OSEA, Oregon School Employees Association.
Oh. Got a lot of union representatives here. I'm waiting for the tobacco lobbyists to have their display this year. I love their
I think
displays.
they're going to make it this year.
Running around in their tobacco
Yeah.
leaves and stuff like that. They're great. I love those guys.
Yeah.
They're so fun.
So,
So, hey, you on here, that means plug.
plug.
Plug away.
What shall we plug?
Oh, there's so many things. Community television. You might want to give the location again just in case people tune in.
behind Sheldon High School. Back there with KRVM.
That's right.
Public access TV and radio.
Open Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays from 4 o'clock to 10 o'clock.
And there's a message machine if those hours don't work
Yes.
well for you.
The number is 341-4671. You can call down and, like I said, you can do just about anything.
That's right. Classes are offered in production.
Production, exactly. Let's say,
Editing.
for instance, you want to do, mime wrestling. We'll air it. Yes, we will.
We'll teach you how to film it.
Yes.
We'll give you the equipment for
Yeah.
$10. Membership cost.
$10. $10.
Go
Mime.
up there, bring it back, help you edit it. We'll help you get it on the air.
For just $10, you too can
Amazing. What a
pursue.
deal.
For $10, you can pursue the interest and the crusade of mime wrestling. That's right.
That's right. Yeah,
Please,
most classes
join now.
run 4 to 6 weeks.
That's right. You can learn pretty much everything you
Yep.
need to know to run a show.
Very inexpensive.
Speaking of TV, here we have KMTR,
KMTR,
Clear Channel 12,
TV.
setting up here in the parade.
Oh, this is their live van. I see.
Yes.
Oh, look at that.
And their anchormen are sitting on top of the
Maybe we can
van.
get one of those.
Yeah, with a couple more $10 donations to community television, we might just be ready to go.
That's right.
Oh, and here's,
That's
right up here is Food for Lane County, and we appreciate the fact that there is food in Lane County.
Yes, we do.
So food
And
for-
there is a lot of food in Lane County, and it's nice that it's getting distributed a little more evenly.
Yes. There's plenty of it rotting in my refrigerator if anybody wants it.
Oh, there's always that, isn't
There's
there?
always that 26-year-old.
Yeah, well.
Driving that into the
I'm not
crowd.
going to tell you how old I am, but if you
There
look
you
in
go.
mine, you can find something turning a little funky on you.
There you go. You always should have something funky turning in your fridge. It's the only way to go.
So here we have some banners here, and
Oh,
They participate in all sorts of things. Youth farms, community gardens, lunch to go for kids, food rescue kitchen.
Got a little dancing and singing going
Yeah, happy people. Actually, a couple of women who take yoga classes with me
Oh, really?
volunteer their time, and
Food for
they
Lake
work
County?
in the frozen area. They get
My
these
kind of
big-
ladies, the frozen
The
section.
frozen section, ladies.
That
yeah.
works out well. You know, once again, the YMCA song, that they're doing a rendition of YMCA, and I have to say once again, where are the drag queens? I just don't know. Who's coming up here? I have a feeling coming up next here, I think. Oh, that's okay, it's just my hair. Who's coming down here next?
The Ken Kesey Memorial Fund Drive. Look
Ken
at that great
Kesey.
bus coming.
That's
Hey,
right.
I'm like digging all the tie-dye, Volkswagen, funked-out hippie vehicles.
It's Eugene, though. That just comes
But
standard with the
it's
parade.
more than that.
That's right.
Eugene is everywhere.
Whether they
Eugene
like
is
it or not.
everywhere. Yeah,
Ken
look at
Kesey.
that. Yeah.
Famous author, recently passed. Or Ken. That's not actually the original bus. The original bus is actually in Ken Kesey Swamp in Pleasant Hill.
Oh, okay. I
Which
guess
is
that
actually-
isn't the original. What was that called? The Trickster, Mary.
The Merry
Trickster-
Pranksters. They're the Merry Pranksters,
That's
yes.
it. That's it.
It's
Well,
good
we
to be
have
in the-
some more interesting people on interesting contraptions.
I think the
the Oregon Country
Country Fair.
Of course, of course.
in the Oregon
Hey,
Country.
you know what I got to do this year? I
What
got
did you
to
do?
actually stay out there, camp
Really?
out there, and the Eugene Yoga Teacher Association actually made their first appearance out there, and
Really?
we taught yoga classes every couple hours over the course of the festivities out there. It was absolutely
Really?
swell.
I'd go to Eugene Country Fair, but all that country music would just bring me down.
Well, that's not
and the-
exactly all
and
you
the
can
rodeo.
find out there.
just be too much. Whoa.
There's so much going on out there. If you haven't ever come out to the Oregon Country Fair because you've heard some rumors about
some
how
things.
weird it is out there, it is weird.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'll tell you
Pretty
what,
much just
you're
confirms
missing
it,
out.
yeah.
You're missing out.
I don't think you can hide the weirdness anymore. It's right there.
There's the famous Peach. The Peach Pits is the name of the
Pits?
schedule of activities, festivities
Oh, really?
every year.
Yeah, there's just so little to say about it because it just pretty much speaks for itself.
Oh, it speaks a lot.
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Speaks a lot for the situation
Speaks
here.
a lot.
Maybe I'll try it next year. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Here we have Samba Ja, Eugene, Oregon.
Samba Ja, my lord. Oh wait, I don't
Samba
think
Ja.
that's.
Yeah.
You know what Samba Ja means? Just to put you on the spot to stump you.
I don't
Okay.
actually.
Good. That makes two of us.
But I'm seeing some pretty good dancing up there.
Yes. A lot of dancing this year.
Somebody actually came up to me and told me I ought to check out samba dancing.
Really?
They said I had the style of a samba dancer. Now, I don't know exactly what that means, but maybe we'll see.
If you're yoga and one with everything, shouldn't you have a style for everything?
Probably.
There we go.
Here we go.
Nice samba going on.
See what this is all about. Well, I'm liking the rhythm.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And that looks like it's pretty much closing out our parade.
That's right here. We're coming up here. You end up coming here. Actually, while we're closing up, why don't we thank some people? We're here. We'll sell Sunbelt Rental for our lovely scaffold, which is giving us all these nice shots of the area here. Dunkin' Donuts and Togo's have been providing us with much needed coffee this morning and donuts. So they're
And we'll be there for lunch.
they're our top on our list right now. Thanks, and thanks to you, Hall, for providing this lovely truck that I'm sitting on and haven't fell off of yet. And most of all, thanks to volunteers.
Well, there's a lot of them, you know, and without them, you don't get this.
That's right, whether you like it or not.
Thanks to everybody for coming out this morning and putting the work in all week, checking equipment and making sure all the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted.
That's right, and all right, I think that closes it up here.
It does. It does.
All right, we'll see you next year.
Bye.
See you.
I love the ragtime sound of a honky-tonk piano, striding along in the high-stepping, heart-pounding, gotta go till you drop exuberance. The beat gets a hold of you, and to your delight, your feet start a-tapping, your hands start a-clapping.